In the home she once shared with George Gerbic, Lindy Williams lies to police about a secret she'd been keeping for 10 months.
That mat was here. There was blood on that.
She's reliving an argument they had in September 2013, claiming her violent partner cut her, then slipped in her blood after she hit him with a stool.
I don't know where he hit his head, but I heard a bang. But by this time,
she claims she fled, returning days later to find George in pieces in the bathroom.
And I pulled the plastic back, and I could see George's black T-shirt, and then I could see a part of an arm. Just one side.
Chillingly, she describes what she did next.
So I went out and got a tarp and a rope and wrapped it up.
Taking his torso to the garage.
Because I'd fainted a couple of times, I started thinking, did I do this? And then I go, no, I couldn't do that. Did someone I know do this?
But she did, and today she was found guilty of murder. 10 days after he died, on September 16, she bought a power saw. Between then and the 19th, she dismembered his body, removing his head, hands and cutting his body below his rib cage. On the 19th, she travelled to Cedar Pocket Road near Gympie to dump his torso and set it alight. Her cover-up was sophisticated. She bought herself an engagement ring and told everyone George had gone overseas, texting and emailing his family and friends from his devices for months. She kept lying after she was caught.
And I've got photos of this too, and I don't know if the doctor does, but I have. And I've got his hand marks on my arm.
Lindy Williams showed no emotion during the trial and when the guilty verdict was handed down. Still, only she knows exactly how George Gerbic died and where the rest of his body parts are.
And I kept thinking, don't do this, don't do this. Stop and ring the police.
The prosecution used a Woman's Day article to prove she was calculated and manipulative. Her story from 2007 about a crazed stalker was made up. George Gerbic's death, another lie that couldn't be believed.
And Vivian, how long will she spend behind bars?
Well, Max, there's only one sentence for murder, and that's life. She's already served about 4 years in jail, so will be eligible for parole in 2034. In handing down his sentence, the justice said this is one of the worst cases of interference with a human body and that he found that cover-up distressing. Mr. Gerbic's family only had his torso to bury.